So hello and thank you for joining this Spotlight on China session. Today I want to talk about how Northern Ireland engages with China beyond pure commercial activity and why that matters directly to Northern Ireland businesses operating or considering operating in the Chinese market. So firstly, the Northern Ireland Bureau of China is the official representative of the Northern Ireland Executive in China. Our role is to act as a trusted bridge between Northern Ireland and China, connecting our government, councils, education institutions and agencies with Chinese provincial and municipal governments and with business, education and innovation institutions across the country. What this means in practical terms is that we create the trust, the stability and credibility that Northern Ireland businesses can benefit from. We link directly with foreign affairs offices across China who oversee local commercial bureau who have responsibility for international business activity in their districts. These relationships provide political and civic context, support and oversight that commercial engagement alone often cannot, and that context really matters in China. So what do we mean about sister city and province to province links? Well, these are formal, structured relationships between Northern Ireland councils or the Northern Ireland Executive and Chinese cities or provinces. They are built over time through regular civic engagement, continuity and mutual cooperation across a range of areas. In China, these types of relationships carry real weight. China places a very high value on subnational government engagement, particularly when it is sustained, senior and consistent. A recognised city or provincial relationship provides legitimacy. It acts as an official endorsement and crucially, it enables access to local decision makers. And for businesses, this matters because these relationships often determine how you are received, who you are introduced to, and how seriously those introductions are taken. So Northern Ireland already has a strong footprint across several key Chinese regions. Our established relationships include Belfast with Shenyang, Derry Londonderry with Dalian, and Newry Morn and Down with Chongqing. These are all in the northern China in Liaoning and Jilin provinces. And we also have Fermanagh and Omagh and their growing relationship with Wangsha in southwestern Hubei. In addition to these sister city links, at an executive level, Northern Ireland has province-to-province links with both Hubei and Liaoning provinces. And these relationships at a province level are particularly valuable as they cover the breadth of opportunities for each of those provinces. And they align well with Northern Ireland's strengths in advanced manufacturing, life and health sciences, agri-food, cyber and fintech, education and research. They give Northern Ireland a depth of presence across multiple regions, creating more opportunities with relevant local partners. So the key focus for us at the Northern Ireland Bureau in China this year is ensuring that these relationships move beyond symbolism and deliver practical, commercially relevant outcomes. So in 2026, we are deliberately shifting from these relationships being largely ceremonial to becoming structured platforms for engagement. This includes developing clearer programs around existing partnerships and exploring new relationships in strategically important cities such as Wuhan and Zhengzhou. And the Bureau's role is to make sure that these links work in practice. We support senior civic and political engagement, convene thematic and sector-focused workshops, and maintain continuous engagement with Chinese provincial and municipal foreign affairs offices, as well as at ministries here at a national level in Beijing. And the outcome of all of this ongoing work for Northern Ireland is that there are now more structured entry points for businesses, platforms that support introductions and legitimate engagement. But what does that mean in practical terms for the listeners to this call and our Northern Ireland companies? So sister city and provincial platforms will make it easier to access local government officials, state-owned enterprises, and major private sector players. They provide stronger signalling of official support at a city and province level, and that matters in how companies are perceived, received, and supported. They also improve the quality of opportunities for delegations, for site visits and business matchmaking. So companies often benefit from faster access to senior decision makers and a warmer reception overall. And importantly, these relationships provide political assurance in a complex environment, particularly during periods of regulatory change or market uncertainty. So in short, our sister city and province platforms amplify credibility. They reduce friction in market entry and increase the quality and effectiveness of engagement. There are wider benefits too in education, research, collaboration, talent mobility and tourism. And you can rest assured that the Northern Ireland Bureau is also working actively in developing these opportunities. So let me close on sister cities and province links with a final thought. So in China, relationships open doors. They're very important, but trusted relationships keep them open. So for anyone on the call who are wishing to find out more in relation to their local Northern Ireland China links and engage locally to explore how sister city relationships can be used to support international growth, please reach out either directly to your local council to find out more about their direct links or engage directly with the Northern Ireland Bureau in China. We are happy to have a conversation with you about existing Northern Ireland China links and how they can be used to support you. So thank you, and I hope this has been a useful insight into how Northern Ireland's existing relationships can support your business success in this market.